Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my second lesson of Logarithms exercise 3.2 Punjab textbook boards book for class 9th and science group. Students, in this lesson we will be discussing question number 2, and before going to the lesson there are some important points that you need to understand. That the logarithm of the numbers having the same sequence of the significant digits have the same mantissa. This is really important to understand and keep in your mind for your board exam as well, that the logarithm of the number having the same sequence of significant digits have the same mantissa, and mantissa of the number, for example 0.002347 and 0.2347, both the numbers have the same pattern, like 2, 3, 4 and 7 are coming in the same sequence, and both have the same number of significant figures. Because these two zeros are not significant, is 0.3705. This is the rule that we are going to apply on question number 2. Question 2 says that if log 31.09 is 1.4926, then we have to find the value of the following. First, let me read all of the questions parts, okay? So, and then I will be discussing that how to do this question. First part is log 3.109. If we look at the original question, the digits are 3109, 310 and 9 are also involved here. Both have the same number of significant digits and in the same order, same for 310.9 and the same for 0.003109. So what can we say and what can we conclude? That as the given situations are having the same sequence of significant figures, so the mantissa will remain same. So we will not be looking the mantissa for all of these questions from the log table. We just have to write the mantissa by looking at the information which is given in the question. So let's talk about the first part, and we have to find the log of this number, and we know that log of any number consists of two parts. One is the characteristic and one is mantissa. And for the characteristic purpose, you have to write the given number in what form? In scientific notation. So let's have a drill again, that how to write this number in the scientific notation. That I have to remove the decimal here, and this becomes 3109 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 3. And now I have to bring the decimal between 3 and 1. How many left moves? I am taking 3 left moves, so 3.109 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 3, 3.109 multiplied by 10 raised to the power 0. So the characteristic of this question will be 0. ISTIC is 0, and mantissa, we already know what is that, children. Mantissa is given in the question 0.4926. so the log of 3.109 will be equal to 0.4926. Very easy questions, and according to your board examination they are also important. Moving to the second part, log 310.9, we have to locate for characteristic and mantissa, and we can apply the trick as well, that the characteristic will be one digit less than the number of digits in the integral part. This time I'm going to write the characteristic through observation. So characteristic of this number will be 2. And let's talk about mantissa. What will be the mantissa? Mantissa is given in the question, no need to worry about that. 0.4926, so the log 310.9 will be equal to 2.4926. Really easy questions. And moving to the next part, that is 0.003109. Okay, we need to think about the characteristic and mantissa. Characteristic of this number 0.003109. Okay, I have to write it in scientific notation, and I have to bring the decimal after 3 or in between 3 and 1. So 3.109 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 3. So the characteristic of this number will be 3 minus 3 or 3 bar, and mantissa is already given in the question. 0.4926. So the log of 0.003109 equals to 3 bar 0.4926. Okay, moving to the last part, that is log of 0.3109. Okay, again characteristic and mantissa. Characteristic. Okay, so for characteristic purpose, what we have to do, we have to write 0.3109 in scientific notation, and how many right moves I have to take now. Only one right move, so one right move, okay, will give me characteristic minus 1, minus 1, and mantissa is already given in the question. Characteristic one bar, and mantissa will be equal to 0.4926. okay, and log of this number. This is one of the important concepts of your objective type paper, so please must watch, understand this question properly. And moving to question number 5. Question 5 says that evaluate log 1/128 to the base 2. We have to evaluate log 1/128 to the base 2. So for that purpose, what we are going to do is that we have to suppose that log 2 to 128 equals to x, and this is the logarithmic form given to us. We have to turn it into exponential form, and it will take the form 1/128 equals to 2 raised to power of x. Now bring 128 up, and it will have the index power negative. Okay, and now what we have to do, we have to make the prime factors of 128. Okay, carefully. 2 6 and 4 2 3 and 2 2 16 times, 2 8 times, 2 4 times, 2 times, and 2 how many times? 1 time. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32 to the 64 to the 128. So let me go up. This can be written as 2 raised to power of 7 raised to power of minus 1, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 equals to 2 raised to power of x, or 2 raised to power of minus 7 equals to 2 raised to power of x. As the bases are same, so what we can do is that we can equate the powers. X equals to minus 7. Okay, now here what is the reason that why we are turning 128 as the product of prime factors? Because on the right hand side the unknown is in the power, and the base is 2. So in order to find this unknown, what we have to do is that we have to create the same base on the other side. When the bases are same, go back to the process of indices. Okay, so you can understand this lesson easily, because according to the laws of indices, we have to have the same base on both sides, and then we can equate the powers. So for this question, x will be equal to minus 7. Moving to the second part, and it says log 512 to the base 2 under root 2. We have to evaluate log 512 to the base 2 under root 2. So again what we are going to do is that 2 under root 2 is the base of what? 512, and we are going to suppose that that this is equal to x, and now what we have to do, we have to turn the logarithmic equation into exponential equation. 512 equals to 2 under root 2 raised to power of x. And now I have to make the prime factors of 512 carefully. Table of 2 is suitable. 2 25 times and 6. 2 ones are 2s are and 8s are. 2 6 are and 4s are. 2 32 times. 2 16 times. 2 8 times. 2 4 times. 2 times and 2 1 times. 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16, 2s are 32, 2s are 64, 2s are 128, and 128 multiplied by 4, 8 4s are 32, 4 2s are 8 and 3 11, yes, 512. So it means that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 times 2 raised to power of 9 is giving me 512, and 2 raised to power of 1 and under root 2 in the fraction form will be 1 by 2. Now I'm talking about the powers. 1 2 has the power 1 and 1 2 has the power 1 by 2. Take the LCM. 2 plus 1, so it will become 3 by 2. So this is 2 raised to power of 3 by 2 and x. Now again you can see that bases are same. What we can do is that we can equate the powers. 9 equals to 3 by 2x. Now it has become really easy that 2 multiplied by 9 equals to 3x, or what we can do is that 2 multiplied by 9 by 3 is equal to x. 3 ones are and 3 threes are, so x will be equal to 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. X equals to 6 for this situation. So I hope students, objective of today's class was to teach you how to find the log of the numbers when they have this same sequence of significant digits. In that case their characteristic will be different, but the mantissa will remain same, and how to find and how to turn the logarithmic equations in exponential equation and find the values of unknown. I hope you are really clear about today's class. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.